Sweet Jesus, that ain't good.
Spreading out. It's going to keep cracking for 2, maybe 3,000 meters.
Netflix has announced yet another highly anticipated film soon to come out this year, starring legendary actor Liam Neeson and more. Netflix announced the new action thriller movie, The Ice Road, will be coming to your screens very soon. The movie takes place in the northern regions of Canada, includes lots of action, twists and turns, and lots of ice. The trailer for the film was also released recently, along with lots of other information. So, in today's video, we'll be going over what we know about Netflix's movie, The Ice Road, so far. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with the notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. The Ice Road is actually quite unique among other 2021 releases in that it has suffered no delays, even though production began in 2019 and continued throughout 2020's COVID-19 pandemic. Filming for the disaster thriller took place in Winnipeg, beginning in February of that year. Now, over 2 years later, the film is finally set to come out this summer. Specifically, the film will be available to stream on Netflix starting June 25th, 2021. Netflix acquired the rights to The Ice Road sometime before March 2021. Astoundingly, the streaming giant ponied up $18 million for the action film, reportedly beating out other buyers for rights to the flick. With that in mind, it's no surprise that Netflix wants to put the film out so soon after acquiring it. For $18 million, the company is likely trying to make up for that purchase by giving the film some much-needed time on the site. As stated, the film has a pretty smooth and fairly short production in Canada's Winnipeg and Gimli, although production lasted only 3 months from January to March in 2020, just before the COVID-19 pandemic hit the world. The cold Canadian weather played right into the film's hand, making it even more realistic and natural. The ice itself had to be created by the crew, and they commented, "We laid water down, and then actually, even though it looks like it's just ice, it's all been painted with ice paint." I know that Liam Neeson and Laurence Fishburne all thought, and all of us thought, it was really otherworldly being out on the ice. With that and the release date in mind, here's what the plot of the movie is expected to be. The Ice Road has a unique concept among disaster and action movies, taking place in the icy countries of Manitoba, Canada. The movie focuses on the efforts of a group of daring truckers who, responding to a cave-in, journey across the local ice lakes to deliver some much-needed rescue equipment to a group of trapped miners. The trek is especially dangerous as ice road trucking is a seasonal business and it can only be done while the water is sufficiently frozen, and at this point, the ice has been thawing for some weeks. Whether or not it can even support the weight of the trucks is a major issue. Still, Mike, one of the main characters, is hired by another character, Goldenrod, to join his crew of truckers hauling the equipment over the ice. Along the way, they encounter resistance from the environment and discover they're likely being sabotaged. The identity and motives of the culprit behind the sabotage are unknown, but will surely be a major unfolding mystery over the course of the film. With only 30 hours to get the equipment to the trapped miners, The Ice Road is revved up to be an intense, nail-biting journey for both characters and viewers. The only way to get the equipment up to save the miners is to take on the ice roads with 3 18-wheelers, producer Bart Rosenblatt said. Netflix also made a post on Twitter that confirmed the upcoming film's release date, alongside first-look photos of the movie as well as the film's logline, which stated, "After a remote diamond mine collapses in the far northern regions of Canada, an expert driver leads an impossible rescue mission over a frozen ocean to save the lives of trapped miners. The mission escalates into chaos due to the thawing waters and a threat the rescuers never saw coming." One of the actors in the movie, Liam Neeson, is continuing his streak of action thrillers with the new movie The Ice Road, which has dropped its first trailer. It's also been confirmed how it's going to be released, as it varies between the UK and other countries. The new trailer features the Schindler's List and Taken actor, and Ant-Man and the Wasp's Laurence Fishburne as a pair of truckers who hear about an accident in a mine and decide to mount a rescue. Neeson plays the role of Mike, an experienced ice road trucker who signs up with his right-hand mechanic to join a rescue team as they set out to deliver 300 feet of pipe to a collapsed remote diamond mine to save the trapped miners. The catch? The team only has 30 hours to drive across a 300-mile thawing ice road before the miners run out of air, but it also looks like they have been sabotaged as well. One of the Ice Road's biggest magnetizing features is its big-budget cast, with superstars such as Liam Neeson and Laurence Fishburne occupying the film's main roles. The film has quite a bit of star power behind it. Oscar and Golden Globe nominee Liam Neeson plays the lead role of the upcoming film. As you might already know, The Ice Road isn't the first time Neeson has played a rescuer in an action film. One of his iconic dramatic roles was in Taken, where he has a particular set of skills he used to rescue his kidnapped daughter. In The Ice Road, Neeson will be playing Mike, the specialist driver who will lead the impossible rescue across the frozen ocean. Neeson fans must not miss this film, for it might be his last action movie. The actor has said that he will be retiring from motion movies, so The Ice Road could be both his final or second to final movie, with him specializing in different genres of cinema. Laurence Fishburne will also be joining Neeson on screen in the upcoming film, alongside Holt McCallany, Amber Midthunder, and Matt McCoy, who will be playing the roles of Goldenrod, Renee Lambert, Tantu, and George Sickle, respectively, though Neeson and Fishburne take up the film's starring roles. The film's trailer indicates that the other characters will also play key roles throughout the film. The bulk of these roles, like Neeson and Fishburne, are those of truckers making a late-season trek across Canada's frozen lakes to deliver rescue equipment to a group of trapped miners. Midthunder's character in particular, though, seems to have a personal stake in the matter. One of her only lines in the trailer reveals that her brother is one of the trapped miners. Aside from the core cast, it has been reported that much of the film's other cast and crew are all Winnipeg natives. Despite the film's unrealistic action sequences, it is trying to faithfully represent the culture and people of the film's setting. The film's producer Bart Rosenblatt called it shooting Winnipeg for Winnipeg. Of this amazing cast, many fans have expressed their excitement, especially for the great actor Liam Neeson. Over the past decade, Neeson has become one of Hollywood's most reliable action stars, whether it's godly epics, saving his family from traffickers, or tackling the elements for revenge. The Oscar nominee has done it all at this point, but his latest Netflix film, The Ice Road, might give the Fast and Furious a run for its money. Once again, Neeson must fight against nature to save lives. As previously mentioned, The Ice Road is one of Liam Neeson's last action films. The reason for his retirement from action flicks has more to do with his age, according to the actor. The Oscar nominee has elevated everything from the Taken series to Non-Stop to Marksman with little effort and big returns. But the Netflix action thriller isn't Neeson's last go-round in the genre, as he will appear in the thriller Memory, which is currently in production. As Liam Neeson said, it's time for him to move on from action movies at this point in his career to spend time in other arenas. The Ice Road was written and directed by Jonathan Hensleigh, writer of Die Hard with a Vengeance, Jumanji, and Armageddon. Hensleigh also wrote and directed 2004 action movie The Punisher that starred Thomas Jane. The Ice Road is produced by Aperture Media, Envision Media Arts, and Code Entertainment. However, Code Entertainment will fully finance the movie. Code's Al Corley, Bart Rosenblatt, and Eugene Musso will produce, alongside Lee Nelson and David Tisch of Envision Media Arts. Jonathan Dana will executive produce, along with Lisa Wilson and Miles Nestle of The Solution. David Buello of EMA will also be executive producer. We are thrilled and fortunate to be working with the extraordinary talents of Liam Neeson and Jonathan Hensleigh and the outstanding creative team they have assembled on this breathtaking adventure story, says Code's Corley and Rosenblatt. Said Hensleigh, "I've never been able to shake Clouzot's Wages of Fear since I saw it as a kid because of the character emphasis during the action. And The Ice Road is in that tradition. And when it comes to bringing intelligence and soul to an action-adventure film, Liam Neeson is incomparable." EMA's Nelson and Tisch said that the film embodies everything we're looking to do at EMA, building concept-driven fare with attention-grabbing hooks and compelling characters. With that said, that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching.